Everything involving the Diddy case gets more and more interesting. Now we have allegations against Maui Police Chief John Pelletier. And this, of course, has sent, as we always say, shockwaves through both the local community and the national media. Now, while he was previously known for his leadership in high-profile incidents, including his role as the incident commander during the now famous 2017 Las Vegas mass shooting, recent revelations have raised serious questions about his past and his position as head of Maui's law enforcement. Now listen to this. Facing accusations that he helped cover up well, I'm not going to say the word because of, let's just say, a sexual battery and participating in the kidnapping connected to Sean Diddy Combs, Pelletier is under intense scrutiny with officials who are now calling for an independent investigation and even suggesting he take leave until the matter is resolved. Now, this controversy emerged from a civil lawsuit that names Pelletier as an alleged co-conspirator in a 2018 case involving Diddy and one of his accusers. The lawsuit claims that Pelletier impersonated a sheriff in California to dismiss a sexual assault allegation and that he played a role in an alleged kidnapping incident linked to Combs's associates. Now, these are not just minor accusations. These are serious charges that could undermine the public's trust in their very institution, the institution that Pelletier was entrusted to lead. Now, Pelletier has responded by, of course, denying the allegations outright, providing evidence to claim that he was in Las Vegas at the time of the alleged incidents, not in California. However, given the gravity of the accusations, public officials in Maui, including Mayor Richard Bisson, have urged the Maui Police Commission to conduct an independent investigation into Pelletier's involvement. Now, the mayor has stressed that while Pelletier is entitled to due process, the people of Maui deserve transparency and accountability from their law enforcement leaders. This isn't the first time that Pelletier has been at the center of controversy. His handling of the case that nobody talks about, the 2017 Las Vegas shooting, has long been criticized due to inconsistencies in the official narrative. I'll say. Many questions remain unanswered about that tragedy, including missing security footage. Sounds interesting. Where have I heard that? Oh, yeah, that Epstein feller. Conflicting witness reports and an investigation that left the public with more questions than answers. Now, some critics believe that Pelletier's rise through the ranks and his placement in key roles during high-profile cases suggests that, well, he may be more than just a career law enforcement officer. He could be perhaps a fixer used to control information and shape narratives when events spiral out of control. Adding to the suspicions is, of course, his handling of the Maui wildfire disaster. Boy, I'm telling you, wherever this feller goes, intrigue follows. When deadly fires ravaged Lahaina in August of 2023, Pelletier's response was widely viewed as a failure. Communication breakdowns, delayed evacuations, and questionable decision-making led to significant loss of life and property, and residents demanded accountability. And many were left wondering whether Pelletier's actions were simply incompetence or something a little more calculated. Now, with his name surfacing in a lawsuit involving Diddy, a pattern begins to emerge. A law enforcement official repeatedly placed in positions of authority during major crises, yet often surrounded by controversy and secrecy. Isn't that interesting? Talk about bad luck. And one of the most unsettling aspects of these allegations against Pelletier is the claim that he directly silenced victims and used his authority to make a case, shall we say, disappear. If these accusations hold any weight, it raises critical questions about his broader influence and how many other cases he may have had in hand or may have had a hand in terms of bearing. Now, the idea that a police chief could leverage his position to suppress justice for personal or professional gain is, of course, deeply troubling and warrants an exhaustive investigation. Will he have one? Will it be fair? Will it be carefully done? If even a fraction of these claims is substantiated, even a fraction, it will be one of the biggest law enforcement scandals in recent history. Now, dear friends, the biggest question is, what happens next? Will Pelletier voluntarily step down while an investigation is conducted, or will he dig in and fight the allegations, hoping to outlast the controversy? Thus far, he has shown no indication that he intends to resign, despite mounting pressure from officials and the public. While he has denied wrongdoing, his ability to continue leading the Maui Police Department is now in serious jeopardy and in serious question, and the allegations against Pelletier also raise broader questions and broader concerns about law enforcement accountability. Because look, if a high-ranking officer can be implicated in such serious accusations without immediate repercussions, what does that say about the justice system? Shouldn't there be immediate action? Shouldn't there be something done, such as, placing him on administrative leave until the allegations are fully investigated? The fact that it took pressure from Maui's mayor and media coverage to even begin the process of scrutiny is a troubling sign of the slow wheels of accountability in government institutions. Now, beyond his specific case, this scandal also ties into a much larger conversation about corruption with law enforcement and government. Many Americans have grown skeptical of institutions that seem to protect insiders while simultaneously failing to serve the people. And whether it's the FBI covering for political allies, local police departments engaging in misconduct, or high-ranking officials avoiding accountability, there's a growing perception that there are two sets of rules, one for the elites and another for everyone else. Pelletier's case is just one example of why these concerns persist. And it also is worth considering what happens if the allegations are proved false. If Pelletier is indeed innocent, then why did his name surface in the first place in a high-profile lawsuit? Was it a case of mistaken identity, or is there an effort to discredit him for reasons yet unknown? You see, the legal process must play out and play fairly, and both the accusers and Pelletier deserve fair due process, and a fair review of the facts. However, given his history of being at the center of controversial incidents, isn't that interesting? Maui and Las Vegas. It's understandable why so many of us are rather skeptical. Now, Maui residents, already reeling from the disastrous wildfire response, deserve a police department that can be trusted to serve and protect without scandal hanging over their leadership. And the ongoing turmoil, if you think about it, within the department only adds to the frustration and uncertainty in the community. If Pelletier is guilty of any wrongdoing, swift action must be taken. If he is innocent, a transparent investigation will be his best path to clear his name. At the end of the day, whether Pelletier is a manipulative fixer or just a high-place, officer at the wrong place at the wrong time with an uncanny knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, one thing is clear. His presence in these major disasters and scandals is no coincidence. His role in the Las Vegas shooting, the Maui fires, and now an alleged cover-up tied to Diddy's lawsuit all suggest there are serious questions about how power is wielded in law enforcement, who gets protected, who is sacrificed when things go wrong. You, me, everyone, the public, we all deserve to know the truth. And that means conducting a full, independent investigation that doesn't just look at Pelletier's involvement in this specific lawsuit, but examines his entire career. Who placed him in these key roles? Why does he keep appearing in major crises? And most importantly, has he been involved in suppressing other cases that we don't know about? Until these questions are answered, my friends, I say to you that trust in Pelletier and the institution he represents will continue to erode, and the people of Maui and Las Vegas and beyond deserve leaders who are beyond reproach, not shrouded in controversy and allegations. The next few months will be critical in determining whether his case is properly investigated or if, once again, the truth gets buried. Think about that. Those are some of our favorite cases. Maui, Lahaina, Las Vegas. What was that all about? Oh, we've talked about that one. My friends, what do you think? Do me a great favor. Subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button. That's so critical to our algorithms and the like. And comment as you see fit.